Yo, Bling Nation, it is You Cannot Be Serious with your man on the mic, Big Daddy Bling, and with just 2 games to go in the regular season, the Reds could clinch the NL Central today. But I want to hear from you, Blingers. Will Reds v Cubs go down to the final day? We have a Hunter from Illinois. You are on the air with Big Daddy Bling, my man. Yo, man, love the show, Big Daddy. The Cubs, man, though, they just have too many injuries. Someone up there must not like us. Yeah, man, straight up, there is a lot of talent watching from the stands for the Cubs. No doubt, no doubt. Jeremiah from Georgia, you are on the air, my bro. Yo, Big Daddy, first time listener, long time caller. I do think it does not matter who tops the NL Central, cause the Braves, we will win the playoffs. Oh, that is a big call, bro. Big call. But, yeah, you never write off Atlanta in the playoffs, that's for sure. All right, we have Brent from Boston. Brent, you are on the air with Big Daddy Bling. Yo, Big Daddy, I just want to say that the Yankees suck.
Go, Cubs, go. Go, Cubs, go. Hey, Chicago, what do you say? The Cubs are gonna win today.
Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain and welcome back to the Chicago Cubs. It is Season 4, Episode 7. We are going to the playoffs. We are hosting the Mets, and if we don't win today, we will be going to the playoffs in the wild card spot. We have won 98 games with 2 to play, and it may not be good enough to win the division. The Reds have won 99. Now, injuries are just continuing to take their toll. Dansby Swanson is out. His season's over 7 months. Now, he wasn't brilliant with the bat. He was decent, better than he has been in previous years, but it's his defense, obviously, that we need. It's our whole pitching philosophy is around having him at shortstop and Made at second base, and he being injured has meant Made's had to go to shortstop. We've got Rafaela and Cabrera sort of sharing in second base, third base roles. Triantos has had to play first base, of course, with no Vlad. And then you add to that Julian and Montano, who are 2 very talented players. And then Rojas got concussion, and he was just starting to come good, of course, wasn't he? And then he got injured as well. So that's not all bad news. I'll just catch you up on one piece of good news, and that is our closer, David Bednar, has signed a contract extension. He was going to be a free agent at the end of this season, but we've got him tied down now. We can see the extension over here, 3 years or $9.6 million. I think that's absolutely fine, to be honest. He's very, very good. We have the money to spend, so I figured, you know, let's go and spend it. And he's probably tradable, I would say, given how well he's done for us. ERA this season under 1, so you know it is very much, I think, worth us doing. But let's go back to the schedule and have a look at exactly how we've done here. Now, of course, we left off with this. It was an amazing game of baseball, wasn't it? 7-6 win in Cincinnati. We then hosted Pittsburgh. We won 2 of 3 against them. In game 1 here, we had a milestone. It was a 3-2 win. We scored 3 runs in the bottom of the 7th, and 2 of those 3 runs were from Ballesteros' bat. It was his first career home run. He is, of course, the young catcher. We're using him as a designated hitter, and yeah, good to see him, you know, making a huge contribution, not even just a little one. It's a massive contribution. It won us the game. And of course, any game we win at this point is a very, very big one. So well done to him. We then went to Miami. We won 2 of 3 there. We swept the Phillies, and this is where it started to go a little bit wrong for us. We only won 1 of 3 at home to Tampa Bay. We only won 1 of 3 away to St. Louis. We won 2 of 3 away to Milwaukee, who are absolutely on fire and themselves have clinched a wild card spot. We then went to Washington. Not only did we lose the 2 games here, we go over to October. We got swept in Washington, and luckily for us, the Reds were sort of having a bit of a choke of their own. So we won our first game against the Mets. If we don't win today, then that's it. Because the Reds have always been ahead of us whenever we've been tied. So I'm assuming they have some sort of head-to-head over us or something. So we have to win today. Now the standings, here they are. Here, so there's a one game that we're back of them, and it says there's 2 games for them to clinch. So, but obviously, if we win and they lose, if we lose and they win today, then it's over. It doesn't matter about a head-to-head or anything like that. I don't know if there is a playoff if we both finish an equal record, or if it does just go to the best record, which I think is what someone was saying. Because last year, if you remember, we got kind of screwed out of a wild card spot, so we might get screwed out of a division this year by not being able to play off against them. But yeah, that is how that is looking. And some of the league leaders, I mean, Vlad is still up there on the on base plus slug, but McQuaid is leading the way. McQuaid was actually Player of the Month for September. He has done his very, very best to pick up where Vlad left off, but unfortunately, it's been a little bit almost of a one-man effort with the bat. We have a look at some of our pitchers here. Now, we haven't made any changes. It's the same pitching team that we've had going for certainly the second half of the season, and yeah, it's fine. It is going fine. We've had a couple of sort of blowout games a little bit that have hurt us. But yeah, generally speaking, you can see from the numbers there yourselves, the ERA pluses, with the exception of Lance McCullers Jr., who goes today, everybody is above 100, and most of them are well above 100. So that is obviously just very, very nice to see. So yeah, that is that. If we go and have a look at the hitters, and this is where we have been hurt. Now, Brennan Davis missed 6, pretty much since last episode. He's only just come back. I think he played the game against the Mets. Game 1 of the series was his first game back, so he's been missing for a long time as well. The changes that we've made, though, now we do have the expanded roster, of course, but Cabrera has come in for he came in for when he was injured. We've just left him on the roster when he's come back. Fozzie Wakasuma has come in for the injured Swanson. The plan was, of course, for him to be the backup at second base, so he's come in to try and do just that. And Frankie Five, he came in with the Rojas injury, so that is that. And of course, Ballesteros and Bacchus were already recent call-ups into the major league team as well. So yeah, that is how it's going. McQuaid's been brilliant. I don't want to say that's it, but that's kind of it. Ballesteros had a really good spell, but you can see he's gone into a bit of a slump, so that's not helping him out. So yeah, there we go. Let's check these lineups. It's a massive game. We host the Mets. Let's see if we can win. On your feet, Chicago, as your Cubs try not to blow it completely. At first base, it's James Trianto. At second base, it's Shumi Wakamatsu. At third base, it's Sadani Rafaela. At shortstop, it's Kevin May. In left field, it's Joshua Mir. In center field, it's Pete Crow Armstrong. In right field, it's Brennan Davis. Designated hitter is William McQuaid. The catcher tonight is Pablo Aliendu. And your man on the mound is Lance McCullers Jr. Alright, the matchups do not look good. Now, the Mets are out. If you're wondering, the Reds are playing the Brewers. The Brewers have clinched their playoff spot. They're in the wild card. So I don't know if we're better off facing a team that's completely out, or if this Reds, against a better team, but one that is already qualified for the postseason. Yes, doesn't do us any favours, does it? So Made will lead us off at shortstop. Triantos bats second at first. Sadani bats third at third. The designated hitter will be McQuaid cleaning up. Davis in right field bats 5. Wakamatsu, Fozzie, he bats 6 at second base. Armstrong in center field bats 7. He's really had a bit of a slump recently, so hopefully he comes out of that. Mears, he will be in left field for this one, batting 8. Aliendu, or Aliendo, as if you want to pronounce it correctly, is catching for this one. Nido needs a rest, so he bats 9. Lance McCullers Jr. is our man on the mound, a 13-9 record this season, ERA of 4.46, whip of 1.38. We're up against Kyle Muller, a lefty. He has a 6-6 record, an ERA of 3.26, and a whip of 1.36. So it gives us the matchup, but the numbers would suggest it's going to be a little bit closer than that. Yeah, it could come down to whose bats are better, and, well, that looks like it's them, doesn't it? So welcome to Wrigley. Now, we'll see what we do here. Now, I am a Mets fan in real life. That is the team I support, although very much fair weather since moving to the UK. So, yeah, I fully expect, in true Mets style, they will beat us here, ruin our season, and then, because they're just ruining my life in real life, obviously, so yeah, that's what I expect to happen. And we start with a pop-up into left field. Mears is there, 1 away. We will take that. Very nice. Schwarber comes in now. He is batting 159 this season. Not a great season for him. He draws a walk there, though, so that is a 1-out walk. In comes Nolan Gorman, batting 237. A 1-1 pitch. A ground ball, should be a double play, made from the shortstop position, completes it, and that'll do it for the top of the first. Excellent work. All right, made to lead us off. He needs a rest, as you can see. You can rest in November because we don't have anybody else to play shortstop. And he starts this, a 1-2 pitch back up the middle for a leadoff single. All right, excellent job. It brings Triantos in now, batting .249 this season, a 1-2 pitch. Triantos, is that going to be a double play? No, it's an infield hit. So 2 on, none out, and in will come Sadani Rafaela. He is batting, what's he batting? .272 this season. A first pitch swing. Rafaela into deep center field. It is off the wall. It is going to score 1. Will it score 2? No. Triantos holds at second. But with no one out, we have runners at second and third. We have a 1-0 lead, and William McQuaid, who has hit his 100th career home run recently, will step in. Batting .304 and striking out on 3 pitches there. The first out of the inning. In comes Brennan Davis, batting .244, back from his injury. A 1-2 pitch. Davis watches strike 3. And it'll bring Fozzie up. He's only batting .180. He was batting about .280 down in AAA. Can he drive in some runs? Fozzie, no, grounds it to the first baseman. And you've got to say, we maybe should have done a little bit more with none out runners at second and third than we did there. My boy Blue, Pete Alonso, will come in, batting .216, 32 home runs. So he's pretty much hits a home run or gets out by the looks of things. And on this occasion, he does neither, as he singles up the middle to get himself onto first. In will come Ronnie Mauricio, batting .279. A 3-1. And a ball into right field. So this is not good. Runners at the corners with no one out. Come on, Lance. We don't want to do this. Alonso's had to... So Alonso did the big belly flop into third and hurt himself. Yes. I don't know who's there now, but it doesn't matter. Treadmill comes up. Brendan Nimmo batting .248. It's a full count. Is he going to walk again? It's a good stop by May, but it will tie the game. No one out. Runners at first and second. Oh, it's Lindor. He is batting .266. A 1-2 pitch. McCullers gets a strikeout, and oh, how we needed that. In comes Cole Young now. Batting .217. It's a full count. It's a ground ball. It should be a double play. It is. The double play rescued us. So you could argue exactly the same for the Mets. They should have done more with that. They didn't. Pete Crow Armstrong will lead us off, batting .268. Has not been in good form, and lefty versus lefty. But he draws a leadoff walk there. So we'll have that. And in comes Joshua Mears, who loves himself a lefty. He's batting .230 this season. A 1-1 pitch. Joshua Mears, has it got the legs? No, it looked good off the bat, didn't it? But it is caught in left field for Alien Do now, batting .173 this season. Full count. Alien Do strikes out. And it'll bring up Made, 1 for 1 today. 2 out with the runner at first. An 0-2 pitch. Made swings through it. And that'll end the second. We are tied at 1, 3 hits apiece. And Shugesti will go with that at the plate, batting .324 this season. I assume from a limited season. It's not a full season worth, and he gets a single up the middle to continue what has clearly been a good time for Major League hitting for him. All right, in will come Tucker, who is 0 for 1. It's a first pitch swing. Tucker pops it up into left field. Mears is there. Runner will go back to first, 1 away. Bring Schwaber up, who walked first time around. This time around into left field. It's going to drop in, and we'll have runners at first and second with 1 away. Gorman, who is 0 for 1. A full count, a ground ball. It gets through. Is that going to give the Mets the lead? Throw from Brennan Davis comes in, and what a throw it is. Gets him at the plate, 2 away. And that could be just a season-saving play, couldn't it? It's Leonard who came into the game for Alonso when he belly flopped into third. He pops it up. That should end the inning. Mears is camped there, and we get away with it. We really, really do, don't we? 6 hits we've given up in 3 innings. Not good enough, Lance. And it will be Triantos, who is 1 for 1 to lead us off. It's a 1-1 pitch. Triantos into right field. That should be caught, 1 away. All right, it'll bring up Rafaela, who was also 1 for 1. Got the RBI, of course, last time up as well. A 2-2 pitch. Oh, he's hit him. So we get the man at first. It's McQuaid coming in. He is 0 for 1. Full count. McQuaid into center field. That'll be caught. Runner will go back to first. And it'll bring up Brennan Davis, who, of course, wonderful throw from right field to save a run. Can he drive some in now? No, he strikes out to end the third. It is still 1-1. Ronnie Mauricio, who is 1 for 1, will come in. It's an 0-2 pitch. And a strikeout and 1 away. In comes Treadmill, who is 1 for 1. Another 2-2 pitch. Another strikeout. This is more like it, Lance. Much, much better. 2 away for Lindor, who's 0 for 1. A 2-1 pitch. And that is popped up. Petey Crow's there, and that'll do it for the top of the fourth. Alright, who leads us off in this one? I think it's Fozzie, isn't it? Alright, come on, Wakasuma. Let's go, mate. He's 0 for 1. It's a 1-0 pitch. Wakasuma into left field. Does it drop in? It does. And Fozzie gets us a lead-off single. It'll bring up Pete Crow Armstrong, who walked first time around. It's a first pitch swing. Petey Crow into deep center field. It is over center field's head to the ivy. And is it going to score? Fozzie from first? No, but we have no one out. Runners at second and third. Oh, we needed that, didn't we? All right, Joshua. Can he drive in some runs? He's 0 for 1 today. It's a 1-2 pitch. Mears forgets to swing. 1 away. Alien Do, who's 0 for 1. Can he drive in some runs? First pitch swing. It gets away from the catcher. Fozzie will score. And we go in front. It is 2-1. Runner to third. And it's still there for Alien Do to drive in a run. And he has! He smacked it into the right centre field gap. It scores the run. It's going to be an RBI double. And the backup catcher, Alien Do, has extended that lead to 3-1. Made now with 1 away, runner at second. He's 1 for 2. It's an 0-1 pitch. Made into centre field. It will be caught. And we'll have to keep the runner at second. 2 away, and it'll bring up Triantos, who is 1 for 2. An 0-1 pitch. Triantos grounds it to the shortstop. That'll end the inning, but we have scored 2 in the bottom of the fourth. We have a 3-1 lead, and McCullers Jr. will face Cole, who is 0 for 1. It's a 1-2 pitch, and that is into centre field. Petey Crow Armstrong is there, and PCA makes the catch. 1 away. It is Sugarsty now. It's going to face the new man, Cole Sands. So Lance goes 4.1, 1 earned run, off of 6 hits. Let's see what Cole Sands can do. He has been very good out of the bullpen for us. ERA of 2.52. He did blow a game for us, though, in the last month. I think he went like 0.1 of an inning, gave up 5 runs or something along those lines, as he gives up an infield hit there. So 2 out, runner at first for Schwaber, who is 1 for 1. A 2-2 pitch and a ball into right field. Brennan Davis is there, makes the catch, ends the inning, and we are still 2 runs up as we go and have a bat. Rafaela to lead us off, 1 for 1. It's a 1-1 pitch. Rafaela grounds it to the second baseman, and that'll be 1 away. It'll bring in McQuaid, who is 0 for 2. It is a 2-0 pitch. McQuaid into centre field, and that will be another out for him. 2 away for Davis, who's 0 for 2. It's an 0-1 pitch. Brennan Davis slices it down to first base. It'll end the 5th, and we will go into the 6th. Cole Sands continues to Gorman, who is 1 for 2. It's a 1-2 pitch. It's a ground ball. Made is there. He has it, and the play is made. Here all week, and that is 1 away. Leonard now, who is 0 for 1. An 0-2 pitch. And a ground ball to the third baseman. Rafaela makes the play. 2 away. For Mauricio now, who is 1 for 2. It's a 1-2 pitch. Can we end the inning here? Come on. We can. And we still have that 2-run lead. Hopefully the Brewers are doing us a favour. Michael King will come onto the mound for them. He's going to face Fozzie, who is 1 for 2. It's a 1-0 pitch. Of course, a right-hander kind of changes everything, doesn't it? But not for Fozzie, as he smacks it up the middle for another lead-off single. All right, Pete Crow Armstrong now, who's 1 for 1. Another first pitch swing. Petey Crow, could be a double play. 1. No, it's just 1. He is pretty quick, and he is able to get to first. For Mears now, who doesn't do as well against righties. He's 0 for 2, and he strikes out. Pete Crow Armstrong goes for second, gets there. His 22nd stolen base of the year for Alien Do, who drove in a run last time up. A first pitch swing. Alien Do into center field. That'll be caught. And that'll end the 6th. 3-1 we lead. And it'll be Jose Alvarado coming in this 7th, which is an interesting decision. He is one of our setup guys. But anyway, he's going to face Nimmo, who's 1 for 2. It's the first pitch swing. And Alvarado, oh, it's a stunning catch by Triantos at first, 1 away. Lindor now, who's 0 for 2. It's a 1-2 pitch. Alvarado gets the strikeout for 2 away. It is Cole Young now, who's 0 for 2. Can Jose do a job for us here? It's a 2-0 pitch. It's a ground ball. It should be out at first. And we will stretch. We have a 2-run lead going into the bottom of the 7th. Alright, welcome back. It is still King on the mound. It is Made at the plate. He is 1 for 3 today. What can he do? First pitch swing. Made has, he's lined it to left field. It's a decent catch out there, and that is 1 away. Triantos, 1 for 3, comes in. It's a full count on him. Triantos draws the walk. Alright, 1 on, 1 out for Rafaela, who is 1 for 2. It's an 0-1 pitch. Rafaela grounds it to the third baseman, and they turn the double to end the 7th. Oh, that's a good play, isn't it, to do that? Right down the third base line as well. Angel, is it? Probably Angel, isn't it? Zerpa comes onto the mound. His ERA is 4.02. That doesn't tell his full story, though, because you may remember he was a starter at the start of the season and got dropped down to AAA with an ERA well over 7, as he gives up a leadoff single. So, yeah, that Sugarstee has done quite well, hasn't he? Alright, in comes Tucker, who's 1 for 3. It's a 2-2 pitch. It is into right field. It drops in front of Davis, and it will be runners at the corners with no one out. Zerpa will face Rima, who is pinch hitting. He's batting .235 this season, an 0-1 pitch. Zerpa gets the fly ball out there into right field. Can Davis stop the run from scoring? Can he do it again? Brennan Davis! Oh, he is an absolute god. He looks every bit a Major League Baseballer now after a very, very slow start. And, well, there we go. 2 out, runner at second. Gorman at the plate, who is 1 for 3. It's a 1-0. It's a get out there to Davis. Oh, just give it out. Don't even bother. What a catch. What an inning from Brennan Davis. He has single-handedly kept us in the lead of this one, and McQuaid will lead us off 0 for 3. Against the right-hander now, a 1-2 pitch, and McQuaid continues to have a day to forget. In comes Brennan Davis. He's done everything defensively he possibly could. Not done much with the bat until now, is it? Yes, he's got his first hit of the day. So a 1-out single. What an 8th inning Brennan Davis has had. A catch, a throw-out at the plate, a stunning catch, and now a single. Alright, it is Wakasama. It is Fozzie, who is 2 for 3. A 1-2 pitch. And Fozzie pops it up into centre field. That will be 1 away. No, it won't. It'll be 2 away, won't it? So it's Crow Armstrong, runner at first, 2 out. He's 1 for 2 today. It's a 2-1 pitch. What can he do? Pete Crow Armstrong into deep left centre field. It is off the wall. Surely it's going to score a runner, though, from first. Here we go. Petey Crow Armstrong, RBI triple. It is 4-1. Somebody get, who was it first? Getting some, Brennan Davis, getting some oxygen. And we will have Mears now with a runner at third and 2 away. Can he add another insurance run? Mears down the third base line. Yes, he can. Joshua Mears with an RBI double. It is 5-1. Come on, Milwaukee. Make sure you go and beat those Reds. Let's have a final day thriller. Oh, I should say, viewers play with the MVP nominations. Let me know your MVP nominations because we'll need those. It is Diaz coming onto the mound for them now. His ERA this season, 2.54. Alien Do's at the plate. He's 1 for 3. Can he add another insurance run? It's a 1-2 pitch. He gets hit. 2 on, 2 out for Kevin Made, who is 1 for 4. It's a 1-0. Kevin Made grounds it to the third baseman. That will end the inning, but we've added 2. It is 5-1. Going into the 9th, it is Zerpa to try and close it out for us. And we have Leonard at the plate. He grounds. Oh, it's an error from Triantos. Alright, it shouldn't matter. We have a 4-run lead, but oh dear. Mauricio to the plate, who's 1 for 3. Oh, okay, don't worry about the base runner. We can deal with 5-2. Just get the man at the plate. It's a 2-0. Oh, we fit him. We're just setting up double plays, I'm assuming. All right, it is Bednar coming out now. Probably best, Crab. Probably best. His ERA this season is under 1. Surely he's not going to blow this for us. Nimmo's the man at the plate. It is a 2-2 pitch. Bednar with a strikeout. All right, that makes you a little bit more confident seeing that, doesn't it? Lindor comes out now 0-for-3. An 0-2 pitch. Oh, he's worth every bit of his $9.5 million extension. There is a second strikeout. In comes Cole Young. Can we wrap this up? That should do it. That should do it. But did the Brewers win? Is this going to the final day? We are tied with the Cincinnati Reds, 99-62, going into the final game of the season. We will obviously be coming back for that. So don't forget nominations for MVP, who you think's been our best player this season. And we'll be back next time for the final day of the season. If we win, not only do we win 100 games, if the Brewers can do us a favor, we might even win the division. But let me know if you do know. I'm assuming the fact that they are top means that the head-to-head, whatever the tiebreaker is, and I think it was head-to-head, they hold. So we have to win, and so do the Brewers, basically. So let's keep our fingers crossed that that happens. Until next time, guys, if you've enjoyed that, thumbs up, subscribe if you're new. Final day thriller.